Yo, can you put on creative or make me a party leader real quick? I'm putting on creative real quick. I'm ready to go. Come to over here. Just go in. Let's go here. Yo, who's watching right now? Hey, your dude that wanted to add me, is that who you watch? Is that who's watching? Tell me what your thing is again, your gamer tag. Is that the one dude watching right now? Yeah, who's watching right now? Yo.
Huh?
What are you doing?
What are we finna do?
I'm gonna test out my controls. I'm gonna make my own settings. I need to get the wood to do it. Help me find wood.
Hmm?
I need wood.
I need that, what's the name machine? So I can, make my guns better.
What?
Oh, I got a gold pistol. Let's get it. Let get it. I'm trying to get like all the new, like all the legendary pistols. Like I want to show you, cause legendary pistols are like different. Hey, come over here. Come over here. Come find me. Try to find me. You trying to do 1v1 after you done with your settings? So you like, I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
practice on your settings, and then we gonna 1v1.
I don't need to practice. I'm just trying to see what I want to do.
Yes, you do, nigga. You probably gonna be like, how you do this, bro? I'm getting my guns ready. You don't need no practice. Okay, bet. Get your settings and get ready. I need that upgrade thing. Where the upgrade thing at?
The best settings for Fortnite.
My settings got golden.
And whenever you're craving it, DoorDash has the restaurants you...
If you watched a good majority of our videos, you're gonna see that almost in every controller video, we talk about sensitivities and settings. And for a good reason. You know, playing on the best settings can be a game changer for Fortnite controller players. Fortnite happens to be one of the only games where your settings and sensitivities aren't always solely based on your preference. You know, majority of the settings in Fortnite are actually necessary for becoming a pro player. And without those settings, it can be so, guys, it's day. And now click the link below to go to ProGuides.com where you can play with the best players in the entire world. Sign up for our membership at ProGuides and you're going to get a ton of incredible content from the best settings, okay? These settings are very important for helping you do normal things such as sprinting, picking up items, building, and doing more specific things such as, you know, opening doors and chests. Going down the list, the first important setting we see is toggle
Can't get
sprint.
no more stuff
You should
from
have
here.
this setting
From the
switched on
vending
off,
machines
and
down.
that's because of the setting that comes directly after it. Sprint by default. Keeping sprint by default on will keep your plane running as fast as it can whenever you're moving around. It'll also free up a button on your controller, which we're going to be using later into this video. Also, make sure to have sprint cancels reloading set to off as fast as it can whenever you're moving around. It'll also free up a button on your controller, which we're going to be using later into this video. Also, make sure to have sprint cancels reloading set to off, because you don't want to cancel your reload by accident since you're going to be having sprint by default on. Next up, we have tap to search and interact on. This will make it a lot easier to open up chests, ammo boxes, and pull out revives, as you won't have to hold the button down anymore. Hold the swap and reload is also a nice feature to have, but it's going to take some time to get used to. It's very useful for controller players as you're going to be able to sort items specifically where you want to without having to reorganize your inventory. Toggle targeting is another thing that is more important for controller players, and we always suggest having it off. Aiming in with the left trigger is much more natural as your ADS will lock and unlock as you move your trigger. Having this off means that you're going to have to click your trigger in every time you want it to ADS and come out of ADS. The next setting, reset building choice, isn't as important as the rest because we're not going to be using a building layout that's going to require it. So it's up to you to have it on or off. Moving on, we have turbo building, which should always be set to on. If this is off, guys, you're gonna have to individually place every build instead of just being able to hold down a button and just have them place automatically. Controller auto run is also a preference setting. You know, a lot of times you're gonna find yourself running long distances, but it's best not to use auto run, especially if you're playing a competitive game type, since you want to be able to react fast and have full control over your player. If you're a casual player, it can be the right setting for you. Auto open doors is actually a really useful setting that many people tend to just overlook. You know, a lot of times when you're in a build fight or just pulling off some sweet edits, you might find yourself accidentally making a door edit instead of another intended edit. You know what I mean, right? What auto open doors will do is it will automatically and instantly open the door, allowing you to continue with your building, which can be great to save in build fights situations. It'll also give you an advantage when flying through doors with gliders in the early game. Confirm edit on release is the next setting down the list, and it's one of the more controversial ones after the Chapter 2 update. You know, we highly suggest, guys, having this setting off for a number of reasons. First of all, having edit on release doesn't change the fact that it's a 3-step function. You're going to be performing 3 things in order to complete the edit, regardless of whether or not you have this setting off. Let's say that you have it on, right? You're going to be going into edit mode, selecting your edit, and then releasing the edit button. Whereas if you're not on confirm edit on release, you're going to be going in a large window for you to get attacked. Improve your FPS if you're on PC. But at the end of the day, it's up to you guys, depending on how much you use your replays. For our controller PC players, what's up, guys? We also wanted to give you guys some good video settings, as these can also improve performance. Now, set your build mode multiplier to 2.2 and your edit mode sensitivity multiplier to 2.5. To start off, okay, so you're going to want to set use advanced options to on. Now, set your build mode multiplier to 2.2, which is gaining traction and is proving to be one of the best. To start off, okay, so you're going to want to set use advanced options to on. Now, set your build mode multiplier to 2.2.
Meet me at Sweaty Island Sands, alright?
Yeah, 1 second.
Get my bullets.
Sensitivity multiplier to 2.5. Being able to build fast on this new sensitivity is very important, man. This may feel pretty fast at first, trust me. But once you get used to it, you're going to be building as close to as fast as keyboard and mouse players. Editing is also easier to perform on higher sensitivity, so we set this to 2.5 to allow you to edit as fast as possible without it being uncontrollable. Now, moving on to advanced look sensitivity, we have our look horizontal and vertical speed set to 50%. For both horizontal and vertical boost, we have it set to 0% as boost can be really hard to control and unnecessary since the building and editing multiplier overcompensates for it. And because we have boost off, we will have boost ramp time on 0 seconds and instant boost when building on off. For advanced aim down sight sensitivity, we will have a horizontal and vertical speed on 15%, while having both vertical and horizontal boost on 0%. And of course, ADS turning boost ramp time on 0 seconds. For advanced sensitivity, we're going to have look dampening time on 0 seconds in order to have no delay when building. Now, we're going to get into the look input curve. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a brand new style of aiming that came with the Chapter 2 update. At first, you know, it seemed like a really useless aiming mechanic that wasn't good for a controller. But after a while, a lot of pros and others have started to see the benefit of this input curve. The way exponential works is by starting off slow, okay, and then increasing your turning speed as you move your analog stick, which is why it's called exponential. Great name. Linear, on the other hand, makes you turn at the exact sensitivity that you set off the smallest movement to your analog stick, making it seem much faster and very reactive. The reason pro controller players have started using this is because it's more consistent and it can make your aim feel a lot more reactive, making you faster. However, it does take time to get used to, and it's not going to make a significant improvement in your aiming like right off the bat. So, before you try linear, my friends, let me tell you right now, it's going to take time to get used to it, but you can do it. We suggest trying it out for a week, and if you're not aiming better by the end of it, just go ahead and switch back to exponential, okay? Exponential is a lot easier to control and get used to, meaning that, you know, if you started to get used to linear, you should have little to no problem getting your muscle memory back to exponential aim. Aim assist strength should always be set to 100% to ensure maximum accuracy, and legacy controls should be set to off. Now that we've gone over the best advanced sensitivity, let's get into dead zones and controller binds. Starting with controller binds, you're going to want to set your controller to Builder Pro and then select Custom. Now leave everything as it is and switch your left D-pad button to Sprint/Auto Sprint. Your left analog stick click in should be a free keybind once you've made that change. Now, change your left analog stick click to Edit. This is going to allow you guys to edit without taking your thumb off your right analog stick, which is pretty more efficient, you know, than just having to click an edit button with your thumb, or even your pointer finger if you click a D-pad button to Sprint/Auto Sprint. Your left analog stick click. keybind should be a free keybind once you've made that change. Now, change your left analog stick, click to edit. This is going to allow you guys to edit without taking your thumb off your right analog stick. Which is pretty more efficient, you know, than just having to click an edit button with your thumb, or even your pointer finger if you play claw. Moving on to dead zones, my friends. We're going to take a little bit more time with these. Dead zones are not as straightforward as controller sensitivities and need much more thought and manipulation to perfect. The thing with dead zones is that they're different for everyone, as they should be. You know, dead zones are based on your controller and how much it's been used. To give you guys an idea of what they are and what they do, dead zones essentially control the radius at which your analog sticks will respond to movement. If your dead zones are high, your analog stick won't cause your player to move or turn until you move it past a certain point. If they're low, on the other hand, even the slightest movements to your sticks is going to cause movement in turning. This is why dead zones are so important, man. If your controller has been overused and analog sticks have drift, dead zones are a necessity. Drift is when your analog stick has been overworked to the point where it may slightly tilt to one side, causing unwanted movements in a game. You know, by raising your dead zones, you can eliminate this movement as the game will no longer respond to these unwanted movements. Now, in order to optimize your dead zones, you're going to want to set it as low as possible without getting any movement while your controller is laying still with no manipulation of the analogs. To test your dead zones and find the perfect dead zone, move your analog sticks all the way to the edge and then set your controller down on a surface and take both hands off. If you see your Fortnite character turning or walking on his own, raise your dead zones by 0.01 and repeat this process until you have no more movement. A good starting point for trying out dead zones, guys, is 0.14 on your left analog stick, okay, and 0.10 on your right. However, you know, we suggest setting both to 0.05 and starting to test the reactivity from there, okay? All right, guys, once again, it's the Motivation Guy. That's right, the one and only Keith Allen. Make sure to connect with me as soon as you can on my Instagram. I would love to hear from you. Posting up vids to inspire you guys to just do the impossible. And, you know, we really...
I'm gonna try this out now. Let's see if it works.
I need a fishing rod.
Oh, this go hard.
I got all legendary guns.
Oh, I see. I'm testing this out. Okay, let me try this out. The sensitivity's still a little too high.
This pistol will be loaded, bro. I just need a lot of ammo for these guns.
Oh, the sensitivity's still a little too high.
You switch teams, alright? Cause I got all these good guns. I want to switch my team.
I don't got no guns yet, dude.
That's why I said switch teams. You don't have, cause you don't have no good guns. You ain't have no guns, so you could just switch teams.
I won't have my materials.
You can get some on my table. Hold on, let me see. Would I drop all my guns?
No, just wait. I can just find guns. Just don't worry about it. Let me find my gun.
Look all the guns I got. I got this, and this. That's a goat. You can go upgrade your guns over there. Where I got my guns upgraded. Alright, hold up. Don't touch my loot.
I'm not,
Switching
dude.
teams.
Don't switch teams yet, dude. Don't need to switch teams. Let me get my guns first.
You ain't about to die. I ain't about to kill you anyway. So. Chill. Don't take my guns, bro. That's where my loot right there. But it's OG.
Yeah.
You know there's no more vending machines? You can't get no guns from a vending machine no more?
Yeah.
That's messed up, bro. Vending machines are so hot garbage. They're hot garbage, bro. Here's 360 wood, boy. Here's 620 wood, boy. I mean metal. 40, 16. Hot garbage, you feel me? Our sensitivity is so golden, bro. You gotta be ready for the smoke. Hot garbage.
What does underband mean?
I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no, that's what it means.
Man, I can get all the good loot before you. That's tough. I upgraded my guns because I'm so goated. I don't need to wait to upgrade my guns. You need me to take you where you can upgrade your guns where you get a whole bunch of materials? You have to spend your materials. I'll just show you where it's at. Man, I'm goaded. I am not hot garbage. I wish you were hot garbage. So stop being hot garbage. Stop being hot garbage. I hate it, I hate it. You're so hot garbage. Stop being hot garbage. I hate it, I hate it. You don't want hot garbage. You need to stop being hot garbage. So when I'm hot garbage, I'm being hot garbage. I'm hot gar, I'm hot gar, I'm hot garbage. I'm hot garbage. I'm hot gar, hot gar. I am hot
Hey guys,
garbage. What up?
can I play?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, sure.
I play with mouse and keyboard.
Wait, who is this guy?
What?
Wait, wasn't this one guy? You remember, brother?
1 second. Oh, can you do 1 second? Can you do something for me? Can you turn the music off, please?
You get your guns ready?
I'm doing my settings right now.
Ah, 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 ah. Yeah.
What the?
Wait, why is he in the party? Brother,
What?
do you even like this guy?
Stop being rude, dude.
I'm not trying to be, I'm just saying. You
Come on,
remember
guys.
last time?
Play squad. Play squad, guys.
What?
Nice. Guys,
What? I'm turning my settings. What?
playing the squad.
What the fuck? You turn that music off? Hey, what's it called, little bro? Little bro.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you.